Hello and welcome to NextGen TV. I'm Brian Dolby and I'm reporting from the first event in Edinburgh, where I'm delighted to be talking to Chris Smedley, who is the CEO of Geo. Chris, tell us about the company's background, because I know that you are exclusively involved in fibre networks and you've had a really exciting project in North Wales.
Well, we've been in operation now since 2004, and we started the business as a focus on optical fibre, initially for businesses, and now we're looking at these very interesting projects around the UK. As new fibre networks are contemplated to be rolled out. The first of those for us is in North Wales in collaboration with the Welsh Assembly Government, and we're really excited about the possibility of bringing that to Scotland and other parts of the UK.
Yeah, now we've all been talking about open access. What's your definition of it?
Well, open access is a much used term. Everybody, I think, feels that they have to describe their proposition as being open access. For us, it's a very particular thing. It is running an open network that actually can be used by service providers, both at the active level of the network, which is really a fully lit service with Ethernet or other kinds of services being rolled out to them that they can just use very easily without much further investment from themselves, or for those that wish to do so, the passive parts of the network. And we think that's just critically important, both on day one, as a choice is given to the market as to how to roll out networks, but also in the future, so that whoever does roll out those first networks doesn't effectively build their own monopoly that they can then use to decide whether upgrades are made to the network in the future or not.
Yeah, so you can really set your stall out to future-proof the area, the region.
Absolutely. Absolutely. True open access fibre networking is a 30 to 40 year infrastructure investment akin to building roads or railways or other communications or utility infrastructure. So yeah, we think that the parallels across to those kind of worlds of fibre are absolutely valid, particularly because all you have to do is put one cable in, and it has so many fibre pairs within it that it can provide and serve the market well into the future.
And this cable would be centred around, I think, again, what we've termed here as the village pump.
Yes. Yeah, the village pump is an interesting concept. One thing's for sure, that whatever is built is not going to look like an old-fashioned village pump. But the concept is a very good one. It's really taking fibre deep into communities, into the kind of terminal points that modern networks need. And that could be wireless towers for WiMAX or 3G networks, or the LTE networks that people are talking about as new spectrum is released into the market. They could be taken into BT's exchanges so that their network can be upgraded, particularly in the parts of the country where BT doesn't have plans to do that itself. Or, of course, they can be used for fibre networks themselves. But I think, as we heard today in the conference, it's also critical that those community hubs are also schools, libraries, police stations, hospitals, and other public infrastructure.
Okay, well, look, thanks very much for talking to us today.
It's a pleasure.